Item number SCP-021. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-021 is an obligate parasite of the human body. Containment, therefore, is no more difficult than containing the adult human. Most cells will suffocate. Item is currently housed in the detention cell 217-A on subject D139. Only Class D personnel are eligible for hosting SCP-021, as long as given subject survives as a host for SCP-021. He is exempt from normal monthly terminations of Class D personnel. Description: SCP-021 takes the form of a large, elaborate tattoo of a serpent dragon in the Oriental style, covering approximately 0.8 square meters of skin. The tattoo is fully animate and confined of its host's skin and behaves largely as a normal animal would, albeit the only two dimensions. The tattoo's movement causes constant pain to its host, comparable and similar in character to stimulus tattooing and tattoo removal on large scale. The organism tends to spend most of its time near the torso. SCP-021 displays no intelligence beyond the basic pattern of feeding and locomotion, although actually measuring the intelligence for a two-dimensional life form has proven possible thus far. SCP-021 appears to feed exclusively on pigments of the host's skin. This can include melanin, in which case the subject appears to suffer from vitiligo. However, the organism shows a marked preference of other tattoos and will seek out to devour these before resorting to natural pigments. It should be noted that the feeding process itself, beyond the sensation of movement, is painless. Normal tattoo ink supply vanishes as it is eaten. The organism maintains a constant size, and no excretions have been observed. The organism is capable of covering over 0.6 square meters of skin per hour. One may feed SCP-021 by quickly tattooing fruits or small animals on the host. SCP-021 can be transferred between hosts by various forms of physical contact with differing rates of success. In the case of successful transfer, the organism simply swims to one person to the other. Sexual intercourse appears to be the most reliable method of transfer, with a 93% rate of transmission. However, due to the severe pain involved, this is less than ideal. Contact between two open wounds is genetically preferable. Tattoo is more complicated in decreased subjects, though not unreasonably so. The organism suffers no ill effects from the death of its host and continues to consume pigments. Transmission between species is unknown. Previous tests suggest it to be either impossible or extremely rare. SCP-021 does confer some benefits to its host. The tattoo has been proven to accelerate the release of rubitic, of epinephrine, and decrease lactic acid buildup, providing a boost of strength, confidence, and pain tolerance in stressful situations, and reducing the usual after effects of weakness and fatigue. In addition, the tattoo seems to have some beneficial effect on the host's immune system. Aggression profiles in hosts are generally higher than average, though whether this is a direct effect of the tattoo or simply a reaction to the consistent pain remains to be seen. The symbiotic relationship is usually limited by how long the host can tolerate such pain in everyday life. This is accumulated in suicide in a number of subjects. In rare cases, hosts have also fallen victim to fatal skin infections. SCP-021's organs and nature are a mystery. Tracing its transmission from host to host is hardly feasible within the confines of secrecy, and the organism could, be hundreds of years old, if not more. Nevertheless, SCP-021's captivity is one of the longest in the Foundation's history at nearly date expunge years, and has been very educational thus far. Current research focuses mainly on observing the characteristics of life in two dimensions.